Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was just reading the latest self-help novel. This one is called You Can Feel Good Again. And another one I'm reading is Changing for Good. I love self-help books because they tell me how to live, how to look, how to feel, and how to think. Basically, they tell me how to be me, and they tell everybody else how to be me because they're meant to be sold for everybody. Now you might be thinking, how can one book solve everybody's problems? I don't know. I mean, it also seems like these authors could be making a lot of money. I mean, what if they're not reputable people? They could be profiting off of this at the expense of others. But don't worry. Despite this being a $10 billion industry, these people aren't just narcissistic, bespectacled, middle-aged men in ponytails. They're educated, narcissistic, bespectacled men in ponytails. This guy, Richard Carlson, the author of You Can Feel Good Again, is a PhD in psychology. And this guy, James O. Prochaska, is a PhD in, what do you know, psychology. Hey, Alex.
What?
Are you reading self-help books?
Oh yeah, they're the best, man.
Okay. What are their qualifications?
Well, you see this guy, Michael L. Emmons. He is a psychologist, PhD in psychology, man.
He has a PhD in psychology. How about that
So
other
does
one?
this guy, Nathaniel Brandon.
He's got a PhD in psychology. You know, this really makes them credible people. I mean, what's more credible than a psychologist?
Real doctor.
A real doctor, exactly.
But you know, who's got the time to, schedule an appointment, sit down on the couch, talk to someone who does it for a living?
You know, it kind of reminds me of the original self-help book, the Bible. And since PhDs in psychology are basically omniscient gods, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. You know, do you want to talk to a PhD in psychology who's written one of these? I'm talking to Oliver Tubach, author of...
This is my book, Unlocking the Soul and Achieving Success by Oliver Tubach, PhD, underlined, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark.
Pretty neat. So, what made you qualified to write this book, Oliver?
Well, you see, I have a PhD in psychology I got at CWI.
That's pretty great.
And I'm a very experienced man. I understand life in a way that others don't, really. And the inspiration for this book, really, my publisher, he said I have to come up with something really awesome or they were going to let me go, pretty much. So I wrote this. And it's pretty much just the secret to living the life you've always wanted to live.
So,
Success.
I have spent a total of $300 on my books. Like most Americans, 80% of those who read self-help will buy another book. I have bought every sequel to every author that I've read, and yet I have still not discovered the secret to achieving success. I mean, I've been spending money, and I've been reading, and I've just been spending a lot of time, and I really need to know, Oliver. So tell me, you have the secret in that book.
You smear some peanut butter on your face.
Peanut butter on the face.
Turn around 3 times.
Okay, so 5 minutes.
Then you bring in the mirror.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Oliver Tubach just told me the secret to success. And to find out, you're gonna have to buy the book.